Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Max, Chief Evangelist over here at Happily. I want to show you one of the coolest new features that we have for Quote Happily, and it specifically has to do with our quote rules. We've added an additional outcome with our quote rules called update line items. And basically what it can do is you set these rules that have certain conditions that if those conditions are met, it can target specific line items on your quote and automatically change properties about them. So for example, if you had let's say a software, some sort of subscription that you sell at a monthly or annual rate, what you could do is you could have one product that could be sold both monthly and annual, and you can set it up so that if it changes to annual, it automatically adds a discount of like 10% or something. So let me show you how I set this up. So I'm in my Quote Happily rules here. Here is my update line items rules. I'm going to come in here and show you. So basically what I did is I built this very simple rule called discount annual subscription. And the conditions that I built are if there are any line items where the billing frequency is any of annual. Now I could target this also to say specific line items with a certain name or whatever it may be, but I'm keeping it pretty general right now just to kind of show you the concept here. So we can say if any of those items get changed to annual, right, it'll trigger the rule. The outcome in this case that we have is set to update line items. So remember, you can do a lot of different things with the outcome of a rule, but we're going to update line items here. So what it has you do is it has you kind of do these two different things. One, choose which line items you're actually targeting to make the change on. So in this case, I'm saying, yeah, anything that is set to annual, change it. But I could say products of a certain type, or I could say products that contain a certain thing in their name, or products with a certain SKU number. I can get as specific as I want just by adding additional conditions. I'm keeping it very vague right now. And I'm just basically saying any line item on there that's set to annual, make this change. And then what you do is you choose line item properties to modify. So this is what you actually want to change about those line item properties themselves. So what I'm doing is I'm adding a discount percentage and I'm setting it to a static value of 10%. All right. And then what I'm doing is I'm making that property read only, which means they cannot adjust that as soon as this gets applied, and it's automatically applying that 10% discount. So let me show you what that actually looks like. I'm inside of Quote Happily right now. I'm building a quote for something. I've gone ahead and added Service Hub Professional with 5 users, right? The billing frequency is by default set to monthly. But if I were to go ahead and sell this as an annual subscription, if I just go change this to annual, what you'll see happen is it will pick that up and it's automatically going to apply this 10% discount for me. And I didn't have to do anything. And it locks it in so I can't even change it, right? The use cases for this are limitless, right? Anytime that you want some sort of condition to be met and then automatically adjust your line items and then lock it so that people can't change it. I can't even begin to imagine all the different use cases that this has, but that's how you can dynamically update line item properties using rules in Quote Happily. If you've got any other questions around how you can deploy something like this or certain scenarios where you want to automatically adjust like prices or quantities, this, that, or the other thing, let us know. Send us an email, support@happily.com. And yeah, we can help you out. Thanks.